who we got on here. All right, we just started the recording. I'm gonna first go over. We're having a little promotion for you guys right now. If you guys, you know how I was talking earlier. If you bring 3 people in, it's actually free.
Yep.
Okay. Well, what we're doing right now is we're giving you guys till Friday. If you do bring in people that are active, then your membership will be waived. You guys know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yep. So from now till Friday, if you do bring in 2 people, then your membership will actually be waived and it'll actually be free. So with that, this is what I'm looking at with the AUD, guys. If you guys want to watch my screen right now, I I'm looking for it to hit the 0.77 mark, which is pretty strong resistance up here. As you can see, the markets came up multiple times and failed to make a new high. You guys kind of see that?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna actually do the sell limit right now. I'm gonna post it in the group. This is my favorite pair, so I can't be wrong twice. Sell limit AUD USD 0.7700.
You will give us that signal there, Mike?
Yeah, I'm writing it out right now into the group. Typing it out. I'm figuring out the take profits right now. Take profit 1 equals.
Can you send that signal too so I can see it?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to the group in
Awesome.
the group chat. Yep. Dang. Okay. We're looking at some. We're looking at some tips.
Short sales?
Anyone that does what?
Short sale, like minute, 5 minute, 15 minute.
Like
Like
scalping?
catch them going down, catch them going back up.
Scalping? That's really risky. That's what I used to do, and I lost a lot of money. Huh?
talking about binary.
Well, yeah, binary is a little bit different though. You say is price going to be above this number or below this number after however many minutes you do.
Yeah, I know all that. I was just checking out a site today that they call themselves the Minutemen.
Really? So you're talking about trading off this time frame is very risky,
Yeah.
if that's what you're saying.
Right.
Because the patterns right here are what make up the patterns for the hour chart and the 4 hour chart. Like if you look at the hour chart, like you see this big wick right here.
Right.
You go to a smaller time frame, and that was this right here.
Right.
And this came all the way back down in the hour to make that big wick. So really, like the 5 minute and the 15 are good for like entries and stuff. I'm not that big into scalping because I don't like to stare at my computer all day
Me
and
either.
yeah. So
And
that's
that's what I've been doing for the last week and a half.
right. So that's why I'm more into the swing trading. Trying to catch like 30 pips for the first take profit, and then the next one, we'll let it ride to about 50 or 60 pips. So that way, if both of them hit, we catch 80 pips off one trade.
Yeah, it's real nice.
Instead of sitting here scalping the market all night trying to catch 10 pips there, 10 pips there, and then you lose 10 pips, then you win 10 pips, then you lose 20, and now you're broke even, and you just did all of that for nothing,
Yeah,
and then you
I've
end up
been there
actually
for the
losing.
last 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's why I kind of like to stay away from it. But let me get these take profits real quick. Take profit 2 is going to be about 60 some pips. Let's see here. I might even have a take profit 3. So if I have a take profit 3, that means if you usually do like a 5 cent lot, then do like 3.02 lots. You know what I'm saying? If you usually do a 10 cent lot, then do like 3.03 lots. Just whatever you usually do it in threes. Because the third take profit is going to be 100 pips. I'm writing it out right now, Lou.
people, dude. Man, I got some people that is losing some money.
Really?
Yeah,
Not good risk management? Because, I mean, as long as you use risk
yeah.
management, you can't blow your account.
Well, there's
Unless
some
you
pretty
just
good
really
charts,
suck.
but nobody knows what they're doing with their lots.
Right, right. Because, I mean, that's all key. So if any of you guys do not know risk management or how to calculate your pips or calculate, how much you're going to lose, we can go over that a little bit later if you don't, or if you don't want to speak up now. Book a one-on-one with somebody. We can easily go over that really quick. Um, Let me get this first take profit.
Yeah, so like if I got $500 in my account and I want to make $1,000 a week, I need to know how many pips I can make. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, okay. That's if you said what was the numbers again?
Like if I had $500 in my account and I wanted to make $1,000 a week, which would be a total of 1,500. How many
Mm-hmm.
pips and what my lot size is for that
Okay.
week?
If you had a $500 account, I would do 10 to 20 cent lots. Okay. If you did 10 cent lots and you need to make $1,000, that means you would need to catch 1,000 pips. Now, a 20 cent lot would be 500 pips for the week. Now, if you're trying to make 1,000 a week, you want a little bit more in your account to be
Yeah,
to
I see that.
and to be able to use risk management. Now, you can easily turn 500 into 1,000, but you're not using risk management. That's called flipping an account, though. That's not gradual growth. That's like basically just flipping your account. It's very possible. I mean, you could very easily do it, but at the same time, most of the time, if you're not using risk management, you will blow your account eventually. So that's just something I like to stay away from, is trying to double accounts or triple accounts. It's not very fundamental. You're gonna have too much emotion involved. When you actually have risk management, you have such less emotion. You don't have to stare at the charts all day. That's another reason why I like to do swing trades, is because I don't have as much emotion inside. Um, do you know what I'm saying by that though?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know exactly what
So
you're
too
saying.
much too much is involved when you're doing something like that.
Yeah,
Two.
it's really nice to walk away for sure.
Oh yeah. 0.7675. 0.7675. Take profit 2.
I gotta walk away for 30 seconds.
Okay, sounds good. Take profit 3. I just didn't feel like writing that out. Thank you, Siri. 7600. Get that stop loss. Stop loss equals. Okay, let's see the stop loss here.
Mm-hmm. So I just need to what do you do? Send it somewhere.
0.775.
Then I need that. Put it in. Okay, let me
Stop loss 0.7.
Oh, nice motorcycle. Who's that? Is that 250
What
or
was that?
450?
What was that, Lou?
That dirt bike. Is that 250 or 450?
Which dirt bike?
One of your guys that's been muted.
Oh, I can't see the screen. Yeah.
No biggie.
0.76. 0.776. Because if it does go through that,
See, I had it at 767, so that's pretty much right there.
you're talking about for what? 7.7. Okay, I got it.
USD.
I got a good one. Stop loss is gonna be. Stop loss is gonna be 0.7755. Let me plug this in my phone, make sure everything's right. 7755. Point 7675. Okay, cool. All right, I'm about to send it out right now
So
to you
it's gonna
guys.
go up. So why wouldn't you do a buy, like, let
Because
it go up if it's
I don't know for sure if it's gonna go up to there.
all right?
You don't want to do that. That's too just be patient. Patience is key in this. Sometimes I honestly don't even want to give out trades, but I know you guys want them. But you just got to be so patient for certain setups. And if the setup happens, it happens. If it doesn't, you don't lose money. If it does happen, you got a chance to make money. But it's all about this literally is taking taking the impatient people's money and putting it in the patient people's pockets. I realize that so much because I would do that. Back in the day when I first started trading, I would be like, well, if you think it's gonna go up there, I might as well buy it up to there. Well, if it doesn't go up to there, then what I'm looking for isn't going to happen. But if it does go up there, then it's pretty certain that it's going to do what I want it to do. Kind of like harmonic patterns. They have to do certain things for it to be an actual harmonic pattern. But before it happens, you can kind of see where it's going to go if it is going to make the harmonic pattern, but you don't want to buy or sell to it because if it doesn't complete the pattern, then it's not a pattern. And then you just are kind of screwed and you're kind of sitting there like, I don't know which way it's going to go type thing.
That's good stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, because um, I don't know. It's just all about these patterns. These candlesticks really tell the whole story. But did you guys did I send that out? Shoot. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool.
And check it.
It might actually reverse right there, no, Mike?
To come back down?
Yeah.
Where
it is now, I'm saying.
Well, the thing about it is I believe it's gonna come back up here and test this right up here.
Yeah.
See how many multiple times it came up? It's very possible it could. But the thing about it is if we got in right now, we'd have like 100 pip stop loss.
Yeah.
That's the other thing is why I'm waiting is if I wait longer, then my stop loss is going to be a lot smaller. We only have a 55 pip stop loss. So that way, if we get in now, our stop loss will be doubled. Very good chance it might even come down a little bit, but I believe it's going to break through this little support or this little resistance right here, and it's going to come up to probably this one up here. But I've got our sell in just a little bit below these wicks just in case it doesn't. So it could go up to all the way up to 77 too. We could be 20 pips negative, but that's the reason why I'm waiting too is because I like to have smaller stop losses. I was telling a guy earlier I was doing a one-on-one with about that because he said the same thing. I was showing him this trade, and he was like, "Well, why don't we just get in now?" You know, if you knew a little bit more, you could get in now, and then you know if it continues to go higher, then you get a second entry in. But I don't really want to do that. I'm not even personally doing that because I really do think it's gonna shoot right back up because this whole time this thing has been bouncing off 61.8 and it's continuing to go up. Like this last push up it made, it retraced perfectly to that 61.8 right here and bounced right back up. So I'm guessing it's gonna push right through and go up about 40 pips, 50 pips, which is where our entry is. And then we can ride this thing down. Take profit 3 is actually 100 pips. So if all of these hit, we're going to catch 30. Now we're going to catch 25 plus. Let me go back to this. We're going to catch 25 plus 60 plus 100. So 160, 185. We'll catch 185 pips if all take profits hit. So you could almost be done for the week off one trade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
pray for that.
And then you don't even got to trade. I mean, I'll still probably have another trade, but that's part of greed, though. I know people like to keep trading, so I'll still probably look for another trade for you guys. But if this does hit, we're looking at 180 pips, so
That's awesome, dude.
it'll be nice, huh? Wouldn't it?
Yeah, bless you.
I'll
That's awesome.
I'm
That's
gonna
great.
I'm gonna mark these up on here. Let's see.
Yeah, I got some people that'll run right in on that one.
Oh, I know. Especially 185 pips, 10-cent line, you're making 180 bucks.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's if you only have one 10-cent. Yeah, one 10-cent line. Yeah.
That's right.
185.
Yeah, and we're gonna do we're gonna do 0.3.
And do 3 of them.
Yeah,
Yep.
0.03.
That'll be perfect.
Right?
Yep, because you'll catch about 100 and about 60 some dollars if all of them hit. If only 2 of them hit, we're still up. We're still up 85 pips, so you still be up about. You will be up since you're doing that. You'll be up about 70 bucks. And then we just keep moving our stop loss down. Because that third take profit might it might not be until late tomorrow night or probably Thursday. Because this is probably gonna hit. I'm guessing during the London session. Is probably when our trade's gonna get activated because I think that's when it's gonna make its push up. Nothing on this pair is gonna happen until about 3 o'clock tonight. It's just gonna sit here and consolidate. I can almost guarantee it. It's just gonna sit here and go sideways. But as soon as the London session opens at 3, you're gonna see the market starting to move a little bit. It's probably gonna push up to here during the London session. So it'll actually people will probably be buying it in the London session, but I'm not gonna. There's no point because if we're wrong, I don't know if it's gonna push up or not. So I'm not gonna gamble on it. But I have a really high probability chance that it's gonna push up to test that resistance up there. And as soon as it tests it, we're in that bitch.
Yeah, and we're looking like Thursday evening to get out.
Yeah, so as soon as take profit 1 hits, guys, make sure you move all your other 2 entries to the stop loss of 0.77 exact where our entry was. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So as soon as take profit 1 hits, you move your stop losses down to the actual entry price. And that way you got a risk-free trade and you've already caught, 25 pips.
Awesome. Can't wait to see you, Mike.
I'm ready for it. You don't know how excited I am for this trade, bro.
Yeah, this is awesome. Fantastic.
All right, let's see. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at, and let me go look at NZDJPY actually for you guys. I was looking at this for a possible buy.
Yeah.
This is a forming a harmonic pattern. I don't have the Tyson's got the scanner on his computer. see what this baby's looking like. Alright, let's see here. What I'm doing is just basically drawing up these fibs. You can do it on almost every swing that it makes. Do you know what I'm saying? You can do this, you can draw fibs literally all day. I know this probably looks kind of confusing right now. Let's see here. Alright, let's see. I also want to look at GBP, JPY too while we're on here. I'm looking at this thing to drop back down to here, which is 100 pips. Let me see if I can give out a call here. Has not been doing anything though. Thing I was looking at is it came up to the 61.8 right here, and it reversed pretty hard, came back down off of it. But in the last, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 some hours, it hasn't really moved at all. Nothing. Wow. See, this GBP JPY pair, it moves so freaking fast. Instead of moving at like 3 to 4 micro pips per second, it moves about a pip per second, which is kind of fast. UK just had some news, nothing big. Do you guys ever check up on the news?
Yeah.
Forex Factory in my FX book I actually have on my phone. It gives you out the news. So there's no big news until tomorrow. Well, not really until Wednesday. You got crude oil inventories, which will make the market move a little bit for the U.S. pairs, and then you've got the at 8:30 you got unemployment claims. On Thursday, that usually makes the market move pretty big. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up real quick and wait for that order to trigger. I was gonna get in GBP JPY for a sell, but the market's really not doing anything, and I can't tell by the candlesticks which way this is gonna break next. It is in a very strong downtrend, like overall, even on the week chart. I know it should be on a downtrend. Look at that. It has just been falling ever since I've been doing Forex. This pair has been falling. That's over a year. All right, guys. You guys got any more questions for me before I hop off this?
I'm good to me.
Alrighty, guys. You guys have a good night. I hope this order can get triggered. Probably, we might wake up and the order's triggered, is what I'm guessing. That's my plan. But you guys have a good night. Everyone be safe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll have another one of these tomorrow. If you guys can think of something you want me to go over, put it in the group today or tomorrow, and we'll go over that tomorrow on the on a training webinar.
All right, sounds good.
Alrighty, guys. Take it easy.
All right.